with luxurious vibes only here on F26 with Aubrey.
And student jock Alex of UPD.
And now, monsters, we have been playing some of your favorite hip-hop and R&B tracks. After all, it's F26, and now it's time for us to do some more of this.
Beat drop. Beat drop.
All right, time for some beat drop. Now, Alex, one of my all-time favorite topics here on Beat Drop since I've been training, or ever since I was a trainee here on F26, is the whole Kendrick and Drake beef. And now that we have reached the aftermath of it, there seems to be some theories. Because, you know, Drake, after, I'd like to say Kendrick's final blow with Not Like Us, he's been kind of silent for quite some time doing his tour in Australia, but now he's back. He has Nokia. It's everywhere. Yes, it is. Right. And now people are thinking, by the way, Nokia, recently there is or rather, how do I say this recently? Basta may bagong music video na kasi ang Nokia. And this was shot, I think, in like IMAX quality cameras. And now people are saying that there are a lot of things in the Nokia music video that seem to be subliminal disses to Drake. Oh, let's go by each one. Let's go by each one and let's see for ourselves if it really is worthy to be considered disses towards Kendrick. So here we go. In Nokia, first and foremost, people are saying, kasi sumasayaw din daw siya sa Nokia. He's been dancing in various scenes though. In Drake's impressively stylish Nokia visual, he appears to reference Not Like Us, where, you know, there's a part in Not Like Us where Kendrick was like just dancing.
Yeah, and vibing.
Right. He appears to reference that video by wheeling out a few of his own bits of dad dancing, seemingly mocking Lamar's efforts on the dance floor. There's that. And there's this one. This seems a little more convincing. The Owl and Cage. In one of its most obvious digs at Drake, Kendrick's Not Like Us video concluded with him staring down at an owl, which is a nod to the well-known logo of Drake's OVO brand, which cowers in submission from a cage. Nokia also poses with an image of an owl. There are 6 of them, perched on top of a phone mast, seemingly symbolizing that Drake still sees himself as being on top of the world and free from any cage that Kendrick may have metaphorically placed him in. Okay. So far. We also have a cameo from, Shy Gilgeous Alexander from the Oklahoma City Thunder. He was there as well, although maybe personally I'm not so sure. I haven't been that deep into the lore to figure out how exactly the NBA star counts as a diss. Let's read up. Hold on. While the potential NBA MVP is having the season of his life, he also appears to have been used as a weapon against Kendrick Lamar and DeMar DeRozan, the Compton native and the former Toronto Raptor who made a surprise appearance in the Not Like Us video. Oh.
So maybe he's just trying to put out fire with fire.
Maybe. So Shy appearing in the video with Drake could have been a subtle rebuttal to Lamar and DeMar's own rapper-hooper alliance. Okay. Gets naman.
He has a basketball player, I should have a basketball player.
Exactly, that mindset, the logic. And there is also this one point in the Nokia music video where Drake stands surrounded by LED screens, suddenly showing the popular mobile game Snakes, which appears to be a not-so-subtle shot at his ever-growing list of enemies and traitors. It's a very reputation of him, very Taylor Swift of him. So far, that's what we got. Alex, what do you think?
I think the dance moves part is not only a diss to Kendrick Lamar, but maybe also a diss to Serena Williams, one of his ex. Yeah, because during the halftime show,
right,
Serena was dancing to that, and she got a lot of hate for dancing in one of her games, and I just figured maybe it's a double diss to them both.
Maybe, you know, her sea-walk moment. I'd like to think that maybe it's a little too, because I feel like all of these quote-unquote theories seem to be a little too general for us to say that these are direct disses towards Kendrick. Like, yes, we won't be wrong for thinking that way.
Yeah.
But they seem to be a little too, again, general. For example, the Owl in the Cage, which in my opinion is probably the most convincing piece of evidence. I feel like it's not just towards Kendrick in, how do I say this? I think it's just, yeah, it's for all of his enemies. It's just so that he could say, yeah, no one's gauging me. I'm still out here and I'm still making music. It's not necessarily something for Kendrick to cower in fear and be like, oh my gosh, you know something I don't. Not necessarily. As well as the snakes, the whole snakes thing, I think that's just, again, a very Taylor Swift reputation type move to show that, yeah, I still have many enemies. It's still Drake versus the world.
Yeah. I feel like what Drake did was a very great strategy for him because it's really hard to recover from that direct blow from Kendrick Lamar. So what you do if you can't hit with the same intensity, you have to attack in some form. So maybe a general diss that can overlap and maybe hit his enemies a bit.
Maybe like in a different way.
Yeah, a good way to do that, in some way recover.
That's very sports coach of you, Alex. The art of war with Super John Alex. Well, Monsters, what do you think? If you've seen Drake's MTM music video, if you've read up on the theories as to what could possibly be subliminal disses from Drake to Kendrick, do let us know if you think that this whole music video could be considered a diss to Kendrick, or maybe we're just reading into it a little too much. Do let us know. We're very curious to hear what you think. 0961-136-7931 on Viber and Telegram as we play you. You know what? I was about to play you guys some Not Like Us, but I feel like a more appropriate thing to play would be, let me look for it right here. Let me look for it. It is, there you go, right here. Kendrick Lamar and Drake's initial collaboration. It's called Poetic Justice, only here on F26.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad chick, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark room perfume. Go, go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. And if you're in the mood for empathy, there's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. I really wanna know you all. I really wanna show you all. Done. Pour up plenty of champagne. Cold nights when you curse this name. You called up your girlfriends and y'all curled in that little bitty range. I heard that she wanna go and party. She wanna go and party. Don't approach her with that Atari. That ain't good game, homie. Sorry. They say conversation rule a nation. I can tell, but I can never write my wrongs unless I write it down for real. P.S. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it. You can get it. And I know just what you want. Poetic justice, put it in the song, alright. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know just what you want. Poetic justice, put it in the song, alright. I really hope you play this, cause oh girl, you test my patience with all these seductive photographs and all these one-off vacations you've been taking. Clearly a lot for me to take in, it don't make sense. Young East African girl, you too busy keeping with your other man. I was trying to put you on game, put you on a plane, take you and your mama to the motherland. I could do it, maybe one day, when you figure out you're gonna need someone, when you figure out it's all right here in the city and you don't run from where we come from. That sound like poetic justice, poetic justice. You were so new to this life, but you got adjusted. I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to the fronts, your natural hair and your soft skin and your big and that sundress. Ooh, good God, what you doing that walk for? When I see that they move, I just wish we would fight less and we would talk more. They say communication save relations, I can tell, but I can never right my wrongs unless I write them down for real. P.S.